There's one incident where we were doing a street action outside Building 7 where we had security guards who identified themselves as police officers and then say we had backpack explosives and bombs.
Let me smile for them, so when they get locked up. Yeah. Enjoy what moments we have left, not handcuffs.
Came down, he said it was illegal, and we said,
And he said we were going to get arrested, but we won't. I mean, I know my rights.
Well, right now the Port Authority's on their way.
I know.
And they want me to stall you guys so y'all can stay here and they can come. So I'm letting you know right now, the Port Authority on their way right now.
Remember when they came last time, we said this is New York City, this is Port Authority Street?
See, Larry don't want to hear that.
I know Larry, but who's Larry? Larry's not above the law. We're citizens, we're Americans. Later, one of the security guards did talk to me, did take me to the side and explain to me what was going on, that it was really Larry Silverstein who tried to set us up.
so actually if they come, you know,
And you can't record this, you gotta shut that off. You can't be recording this. Shut that off.
It's a public sidewalk, though.
Yeah?
Can I ask you why you're taking my picture?
You gotta shut that off.
I have every right to. You're on a public sidewalk. I'm a citizen. Hey, buddy, we were out here before, so I don't mean no disrespect.
Can you take your camera out of my face? Because you're disrespecting me by doing that.
So I'm not doing anything illegal.
No, I'm asking you politely, can you take that camera out of my face?
It's off, right? It's on, right? Come on, you gotta shut that off, man.
We have every right to, though.
Huh?
We're not doing anything illegal. We have every
Shut
right
that
to.
off, though, okay? You gotta shut that off. You can't be recording what we're saying.
When Ricky comes, I think he's got a bomb in his bag.
Exactly.
I saw wires coming out of there. I think he's got a bomb in his bag.
The guy even admitted, I know you're not a terrorist, but I'm going to say you're a terrorist, and you're going to spend 30 days in a hole before they really find out.
Terrorist act? I guess they go away for about 30 days.
We're not terrorists. We're Americans, sir. We're citizens.
Well, you're right. By the time the government figures it out, you'll be in a hole for 30 days.
I mean, just understand.
Just don't record what he's saying. Don't record what I'm saying. Hey, please, do me that favor. And you still recording me. Come on, man.
We have every right to, sir. I'm sorry, but constitutionally, legally, we have every right to.
Guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to jail?
As long as he's on here,
Guess who's going to jail? He's got bombs in the back of his backpack, I think.
How you gonna say that, sir? That's slander.
I saw wires coming out of it. I don't know what you have in there.
You're trying to say
I don't know. You look like a terrorist may look like. I don't know what a terrorist looks like.
Sir, that's very disrespectful.
I don't know what a terrorist looks like. You may be a terrorist for all I know.
How you gonna say that?
Because you have wires coming out of the backpack.
I'm not a terrorist, sir.
You made threats, so now I'm concerned.
Nobody made a threat. Never made a threat, sir. What you're doing right now is slanderous, and it's libel.
Let the judge decide.
You have no right to do that. These guys were trying to set us up, and the only thing really protecting me from being set up was a video camera. And with that video camera, I was able to show the world what's really going on and how these guys are so criminal that they're willing to frame activists, people who are willing to stand out there and give flyers and DVDs for free to the people about the truth. They're willing to set us up as terrorists, and they're trying to say we have backpack explosives. That's what the system does. They attack real people who want to affect real change. And for about 30 minutes, these guys were talking about what to do. When we asked them if we could leave, they said, no, we can't leave. I always had my camera on, and I remember just 5 Port Authority Police Department officers came and walked around me. And I had my video camera shooting.
private property right here.
This is yes, and that's right here. Correct.
This whole part, this whole triangle.
As I'm talking to this cop about this being a public street, this being a New York City street, one of the police officers who was behind me actually took his hand and just grabbed my camera without even saying anything. Grabbed my camera, turned it off, and then he told me, this is a gun. And then these cops then threatened me and said, you have to get out of here. You can't stand here. And they basically forced us to leave. And then without having the advantage of having any communications, any cameras, we decided the best thing to do was to leave before they really set us up with a bomb threats. Right after, they tried to set us up as terrorists. And right after this Brzezinski confrontation, I actually started getting phone calls and death threats from random people, from uncalled, from private numbers, as well as my loved ones started getting death threats. You're gonna, threaten us because of Brzezinski and what we did outside Building 7? Well, you know what? I'm gonna go outside David Rockefeller's house and confront David Rockefeller. You know what? I'm gonna go to Giuliani and confront him on his lies of 9/11. You know what? I'm gonna confront every political candidate there is, because they're not gonna silence me and they're not gonna stop me.